Alright, we're here with the Alphabet with Avacn Guardian Angel today. We have 3 lands. Not a huge amount of stuff to do with them, but it's the bare minimum, so I guess I'll keep it. Alright, so today we're up against Pro Us with Animar, Soul of Elements, Atraxa, Praetor's Voice, and Nicol Bolas. This I feel like this isn't going to be an inherently fun match for us. Especially now if we're just playing against Atraxa Super Friends. I mean, what are you going to do? Let's see, there's a strip mine. G, F6 it. So we have strip mine, wasteland, and plains. We have all the land destruction right now. Let's see. How rude would it be to keep Atraxa off of certain of her multicolored lands? Ooh, that's a vivid meadow. How ornery do we want to be? How ornery do we want to be? Like, realistically speaking. Let's see. I'll hold back on it for now. Just for now, though. See, there's a command tower, so it doesn't matter too much. Yep, there's a Farseek. Let's see, and hold on a moment. Apparently, I'm getting a call. Gosh darn telemarketers and all that. Alright, so we just have Bolas doing stuff. We have a breeding pool. Again, though, how rude do we want to be? How rude do we want to be? You know what? Let's see. Keeps the Atraxa down. How terrified am I of Atraxa? You know what? I'm going to play nice for now. It's more important to establish our board than to tear down someone else before they can get started. This deck has the potential to scare me, though, and scare me bad. There's Animar. Pro my deck. Fun. There's a clue stone that Nicol Bolas put over there. And we've got our medicine bag. Astral Cornucopia. And an exotic orchard. Okay, so it looks like they're actually just going to be able to make a Atraxa no matter what. It's part of the reason why you hold on to your wastelands, your strip mines, and all that. Sometimes they get there anyway and you end up just putting yourself down on land. Thrasius, though, Triton Bro. Right now we're over on the Bolas. Pro white and pro green. Pro white, pro black. Did they have to add in pro white, pro black? For no discernible reason. Drop Bolas, dropping Commander Sphere. Let's just try and keep hitting land drops. We need those right now. Bolas decides to just pass the turn. We get our Tormod's Crypt. Nothing we want to use it on, though. So I'll leave the strip mine up and pass the turn. What do we do about Mana Vault? This can only lead to good things. There's your 5. There's your Seaborn Muse. Might as well auto yield to Animar's counters. Now we have a Trox to deal with. As long as we can keep hitting our land drops, we can at least get Catastrophe down. And after Catastrophe, we can actually drop Avacn and keep up the medicine bag to save Avacn. Teferi! Why? This is the goddamn Super Friends deck. He's just gonna neg one, untap all of the 4 lands, play a Troxa. Troxa gives him back. I am so angry right now. That does it. Atroxa's gonna die. We're gonna focus exclusively on killing Atroxa. I am sorry, but I do not like this kind of deck at all. I don't care if I have to use Catastrophe to wipe off all the lands of the earth. I am going to murder this bitch. You. Might be. I think the only saving grace is that the red keeps her from playing Dak Faden. So there's Beseech the Queen. Go for a 5 cost. Teferi and Thrasos combo together. Get a free spell every turn. Oh, I am so salted right now. I love Atroxa's design and her beautiful art, but I don't like the Super Friends deck that she makes at all. I just don't like it. Not one bit. Don't like Super Friend decks, period. They're too friggin' grindy. There's no point to casting the Catastrophe to destroy all the creatures right now. Next turn, I am dropping Avacn. Okay, how are we gonna murder her? Avacn's gonna need her pro coloring. Sarah's Embrace won't be enough. X is the number of cards in all players' hands, so it's a friggin' 18-18. 3, remove 1 basic land search, put into your hand. For 3 mana, take off a counter, explore. Then Savage Hydra. Bad people with X1 counters on it. It's not the best thing I think you could have done with that right now. That's not bad though. Triton Bro goes away. I think Trax is fine without sacrifice. Medicine Bite technically lets me save other creatures too. Let's just start popping counters off of him. Start drawing more cards. Actually, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Might have underestimated Realm Seekers. But, ooh, this bitch. Swinging back at Animar. And why not? Neither of them can touch each other right now. Let's see. Activating counters can only happen as a sorcery. Bolas is going to use this opportunity to Vampiric Tutor. Strap yourselves in, kiddies, if you haven't already. It's another mother friggin' grind game. God, I hate the grind games. Let's see, maybe Oath of Leeches is actually what I need in Noyan Dar. That would help out a lot now that I think about it. I mean, it's actually just a free ramp spell in white. It's just one of the most amazing white cards ever. Alright, so the Vampiric Tutor's done. Now, quick. Make him shuffle his deck. What's a Trox even doing right now? This is on her. For her damage step. Did she experience a disconnection? Let's do a bit of a time leap here. Alright, we're back. I don't know what that was about. Didn't last too long, though. Let's see. So, not planning on casting any spells, apparently. But is drawing cards. Teferi's a good commander on his own. Like, commanders that just +1 draw you a card. Those are good. Ah, that's right. She can proliferate the lands, too. And there's Elspeth! You dare take my waifu and put her in that monstrosity? I mean, that face when you lose your Atraxa, though. Let's see, Animar's like 4 mana. I'm going to F6 out of this turn. Actually, no. Turn off auto yields. I'm going to do something here. Discard this. Tormod Crypt. There we go. Now Animar can start sniping commanders. Otherwise, the ferry was not going to go away. And Atraxa says that we all just lost because of that. Well then, find a new way to deal with it. Sorry, Atraxa. I mean, I guess I could have let the Realm Seeker stay. That would have had the same effect. Sire of Stagnation. That card is evil beyond belief. I am not going to give him the satisfaction of drawing lands off of me. That's what I want to say. I could Wrath the board, but that wouldn't deal with the Planeswalkers. In multiplayer, I am a firm believer that you do not let this thing draw them extra cards. It's kind of like Consecrated Sphinx, but worse, if you can believe that or not. See, so Animar just drew 10 cards. It's pretty good. Well, he's got 10 cards in his hand. Did we not? I thought we. Oh, that's right. We turned off our auto yields. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, I'm just gonna let Animar deal with all this. Artbound. If you give your upkeep, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control, and it has modular 6. And hey, there's a Soul Ring too. Alright, so now, Animar, if you please, Teferi and Elspeth. I refuse to see Elspeth under the control of someone else. Alright, so it looks like planeswalkers are in fact dying. The bargain has been fulfilled! Right, land is the opponent's control. Now I can catastrophe. Although the ironic thing is that I would have to actually play a land in order for the Sire Stagnation to get rid of the Sire Stagnation. Now Sire's drawn 2 cards. If I play the land that draws him 4 cards total. Might even draw 2 cards. But if I do that, I get to get rid of Atraxa. Attacking me for 4. Sure. Yeah. That happens. So, see, I don't see the actual, like, scythe on the end of that staff thing. I see the new Phyrexia signal, but that's about it. That's a Karloff and a Bajukabog. Animar hasn't lost anything. God damn, this card is good. There's Gilded Lotus. If only we could get into a second land. Second Wrath. Alright, our turn. So this enters play and destroys an enchantment. I think I have to. Yeah, that sucks. We lost our distorting lens. Choose on resolution. Of course, Hammer probably doesn't care. He already has 7 cards in hand. Destroy the creatures. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. He can and will cast Atraxa again next turn. Unfortunately, that no one else dealt with that Sire Stagnation, and I can't afford to take too many turns off. I'm tapped out. I don't know what you're expecting out of me. This is only game number 2. We got one more game after this. So maybe we can get things to start speeding up a little bit. Atraxa doesn't have any cards in hand. She's got like 2 at most. So yeah, we've got Animar coming back out. Animar will have to reset, but he has a full grip of cards, so he doesn't care. Although how he suddenly had 9 cards in hand is beyond me. Oh, right, Solemn drew him a card when he died. Let's see... Ewit! Mother Honker. What's he getting back? Probably Seaborn Muse? Probably. Oh, the Fallen needs to be done so they can't just keep looping Eternal Witness. No, it's going to be Solemn Simulacrum. Interesting. Ooh. Yeah, but rest assured, I'm going after this. I'm still going after Atraxa. So now Atraxa's turns back up. See, those Vivids are basically perfect lands with the Atraxa out. Rhystic Study. You would. Oh, are you really greedy enough to play Cabal Coffers and Urborg? You are, aren't you? If we can draw another land, I'm popping that Cabal Coffers. Can't let her play an Urborg and a Cabal Coffers. Although, does she really have the cards to make use of that right now? No, it'd be better to pay the Rhystic Study tax. Although, our certain monk says, what could you do? No mercy. Okay, that's problematic. I think the monk's got to get rid of that first. Although... What? No. I'm going to get rid of that Rhystic Study. So, there's no mercy over there. The enchant removal is real. With that being said... I've got a Maze of Ith. So maybe I can get Animar to go over here. And... I will pay the white for it. We're going to get rid of that Rhystic Study. There we go. Should keep Atraxa from getting steam back into the game. See, with this Maze of Ith and that No Mercy, theoretically that's going to start funneling attacks over here. And we still have 3 lands up so that we can keep up both the Humble and the High Market. Or the Wasteland, whichever one we need more. Splinter Twin! That seems really, really good. I don't have a way to really deal with that. I could humble it, but what would be the point? No, that's actually just a sweet value card right now. No Mercy. Looks like it's from one of the Urza sets. I want to say that was probably, what? Urza's Saga? No. Urza's Saga was Gears, I think. I think this is Urza's Legacy. I'll have to check. Oh, Swords to Plowsharing. There we go. So Trox is using her removal on the Eternal Witness. Trox is going to be altruistic like that. Although, being able to get back the... Yep, gets back a Prime Speaker. Whoops. That Swords to Plowshare really need to be used in response to the target. Or, no, that's not a target. That's a copy of this creature. Yeah, it needs to be used in response to the casting. So Animar's just gonna, you know, cast a gun and draw more cards. Yep, so Animar's gonna get big. Prime Speaker comes in, draws 5 cards. No! Calculate Dismissal. Counter spell unless the controller pays 3. And I believe he does have Spell Mastery, so he can scry 2 as well. Ooh, legit. So we've got Bolas versus Phyrexians versus Mother friggin' Animar. I thought we auto-yielded to that. Ah, he did pay the 3. So Animar could, in fact, pay the 3. He'll have to discard some cards down, but that feels like whatever. Come on, Animar. Wait, no! You're supposed to swing! What, is he scared of the monk? He's scared of the monk! And he just ditches a bunch of lands. Animar, I am disappointed. Tap for 3 green. Alright, so there's a Soul Ring. Acceptable. I haven't seen an Urborg yet. The moment I do, though, that Cabal Carver's eating it. Crystalline Crawler. You can take off a counter to make a mana. Right, that's a 5/5. You can also tap it to put a 1/1 counter on it. It's not a bad card at all. But now Trox is just out of cards. Looks like Atrox is coming back out then. It's probably getting the boots treatment. Yep, coming after me again. Nothing to be done. I'll take it like a woman. Take it like a warrior. Just, you know, emphasizes that I need to bump you off, madam. I need to do is I need to get Knighthood out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. Medicine Bag will let him trade. What would we discard if that were the case? Moat? No, I don't think Moat's actually going to help right now. Active treason, targeting the Animar. Sneaky, sneaky. Use it to what? Help cast boss? Let's see. Let's say that Animar again. Whew. Alright then, so... I think now's about the time that we can actually go ahead and cast Avacn. One, two, three. Let's leave up high market. And then we're also going to make sure that she goes to the graveyard instead of command zone so we can get her back with Breath of Life. Oh, past turn. Let's see, and we'll just casually tell them that we like the Amherst Punchy Face. Let's see. Also, between these two decks, this is probably the one that I'm least worried about. I mean, a combo win would be, like, really bad. But still something we can do. But no Mercy over here, it's problematic. This thing is a 6/6. Yeah, I'm not really worried about anything that Amher's doing right now. It looks like just a derpy counters deck. And as long as we have Moat and Avacn, I don't think that's going to be an issue. In fact, right now I'm looking at using the Humble with the Medicine Bag. There's Kega. That's actually a problem. Whew. Honestly, there's an ulterior motive here besides wanting Amar to just keep punching faces. It's the fact that he's such a huge presence and threat on the board that everyone else is going to have to target removal to get rid of him. I mean, there's a Diluvian Primordial too. Let's see. Cast up to 1. So he doesn't have to cast the Catastrophe, and I don't think he wants to. He definitely cast something out of everyone else's graveyards, though. I'd be fine with him casting Catastrophe right about now. Swords the Plows, Burnished Heart. Let's see, he's not going to Swords Avacn, is he? Hope not. Oh, so he is casting Catastrophe. Unless he destroys all the lands. Actually, that would really suck if he destroyed all the lands. So I bet he's going to destroy all the lands, isn't he? I'm not helping him anymore. So that's the game you want to play, huh? Alright, Atraxa. For now, we're going to work on killing him. Although I will say that you actually still have mana. So, if we needed top deck lands, now's kind of the time to use them. I'm kind of surprised he only played the Cataclysm, though. You know what? Fine. You don't think I won't block? Fine, mutual destruction. You don't get to cast Atraxa again. No, I take that back. She will get to cast herself again because of that damn thing. You know what? No. I was gonna help you guys team up to take down Animar, but nope. Sorry guys, this game ended up just going completely south on multiple fronts. It's your fault for playing at trucks as super friends. Nah, I blame the Animar here. Taking on my goodwill and just throwing it out the door. Did I say the Animar like twice? I did. May it be the enemy? It might. But you know what? I had sound reasoning for protecting an Animar. And if I hadn't just lost all my lands, I wouldn't really have that big of an issue right now. I draw no land. I pass the turn. And now we all die because someone decided to be petty. Bolas is probably fine though, with that no mercy of his. Although if Kega attacks Bolas and Kega dies, then this thing goes over to Animar. This is heading over to Atraxa, and I'm okay with that. Yep. See, I think, did Animar get in there once before? Okay, one more, damn it. One more swing, and Atraxa's gonna die. From Kega, no less. Making mana just for the sake of making mana and keep it turning into a 1-1. I mean, that's legit. Need that Oath of Lieges. And lands the play of the Lieges. Let's see. Just need to see those top deck lands and ways to grab the lands out. We haven't seen a land tax, a land tithe, gift of estates, or oath. None of it. If we just had one or two lands, we can unlock them. Where do you think that's going? Yeah, it's coming at me. And Atraxa has nothing to proliferate. Now quick, Animar. Finish her! Finish her! I'm sorry, I'm seeing Atraxa, I see Planeswalkers, I have to assume a Planeswalker deck. So anything that can actually help to get rid of that deck. Get that deck off the table. Emmer still has to deal with the No Mercy, though. He's not going to be able to do that. Not at this rate. But Wes also has enough mana to come down himself, I'm pretty sure. 3, 4, 5, 6. No, he's only got 6, and Bolas is 8? Yeah, Bolas costs 8 to play. So he doesn't have enough mana yet. Let's see, we didn't really see a lot of our lands early game, though. So if we're going to top deck into him, now's about as good time as any. This game just got a little exciting. Oh, it's a Consecrated Sphinx. Lovely. Yeah, I bet MR would love to have that. Flicker. Unfortunately, I can't do anything with it. So, we're just going to pass the turn. Let's see. Probably going to lose the Humble first. At least with the Flicker, we can flicker the Realist and get rid of the No Mercy. Wonder if we get one too many lands out of this deck. Ooh, this is one of the uglier sides of commanders. Just personal feuds and bickering. Of course, anyone knows you can wipe me out at literally any point. Troxa, though, you gotta get rid of Troxa. Oh, hey, free morph. Only black mana open. There's literally nothing Atroxa can do. This should be the turn Atroxa dies. Turn face up. Radical on Mystic. Make some manners. Ugly, ugly game. So he's got 5 mana. Meosion the Seeing Winds has indestructible. Let's see. Draw a card for each permanent you control. That's what removing the Divinity counter does. Ooh, the Meosions would actually be really cool to see in Atraxa. Oh, but all those cards, Bolas is going to draw off the Consecrated Sphinx. $16. So much card draw. Does he have enough mana to actually make use of it? He loses 5 mana if Atraxa dies this turn. There's no reason for Animar to let Atraxa live. As in, like, literally no reason. You know, even looking back on it, I still stand by my actions. We didn't have the resources to really follow up on our plays. Stupid Cataclysm being flashback from our own graveyard. But hey, you know what? I still stand by my statement. We could have easily taken care of Animar over here. Just needed Animar to do our dirty work for us and take care of Atraxa and Bolas. Hey, there's Woodfoot Hills. Fetch. Grab a land. There's a mountain. There's Urbask. So now everyone has the haste. And there's a Skull Clamp. I think you have enough cards in your hand right now, though. Unless you're going to, like, tap Radical Mystic and attach it to, I don't know, Animar again. Realistically speaking, I'm going to die before Bolas does, too. Oh no, Prime Speaker's going to get in there. Wow, legit. Wow, going super in on Bolas. But then again, Bolas did just draw a shoot load of cards. All the way in. I think this is what we call the proxy battle plan. Where we literally work to empower someone else because we can't actually get anything done. It's a little too close to Kingmaker for my liking, but... oh well. Trox is dead. That's all that matters. Bolas is at 8. We're potentially dying next turn because what can Bolas possibly do? 1, 2, 3... it's not impossible. 5, 8? Bolas might be able to do something. It's now Bolas' turn. Unless Bolas does something, he will die. And then I will die after. But evil will have been struck down. Remember, kids, friends don't let friends play Super Friend decks. Because Super Friends aren't actually your friends. Make sure your friends are less than super. Let's see, I haven't seen a way to deal with Moat yet. Otherwise, he would have dealt with a No Mercy. Even looking through this, I'm not seeing anything that actually just says, hey, I can get rid of enchantments. You'd think that Animar would have something. But, no, if a Moat comes down, Animar can't swing. So, Chromox. He's dead next turn if he can't deal with Animar. Let's see. So, it's going to be a red artifact? This Voltaic key. And a Thought Vessel. So, no maximum hand size is good, I guess. But that doesn't count for anything unless you can deal with Animar. So I have to assume that he can. You know what? This has me excited to think about Sigarda as far as an alpha build project. Because the enchantments do come earlier. And they do have a little more and things like the Sarah's Embrace do have more relevance. Because they add on keywords. You know, she already has hexproof. But the Vigilance is pretty relevant for her. Plus we might have some green auras that we can throw on her too. So how do you deal with Animar Wrath effect? Rise of the Dark Realms! Okay, yeah. Or Honor the Fallen. RIP. That's a win con if I ever saw. And he got my commander! Bolas, you will be dead. I promise you, you will be dead. Take on my commander. I mean, I let her go to the command zone so I could res her, but... Come on. Although, truth be speaking, if I had let let's see, if I let Atroxa hit me, and I just waited until, like, I had one land, that would have been the smarter thing. That really would have been. So I do regret that one action. And it lets me turn the things that are just eating away my hand, overfilling my hand anyway. Although, you know you just decked yourself, right? Yeah, you just decked yourself. Did you? No. Okay. Because he didn't have any creatures out before then. He almost just decked himself, though. And they're all tapped to boot. Because of that Urbrask. 6. If he can get 2 more points of power down, Bolas will still die. There's the Oath of Legis. Oh, damn it, there's a Seaborn Muse in the... Yeah, there's a Seaborn Muse. Okay, we can't do anything about that. It's that one Seaborn Muse. If we had the mana, we could have honored the fallen. And just said, you know what? No, no creatures. Boom. Hell, I was hoping that we'd be able to just poke him for one and make this easier, because then Admar could have come down. At one point, I probably could have used Monk Realist to boop him one point before. I don't think it's actually that relevant right now, but still. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. So how do you deal with this when you only have 5 mana? Animar's calling it in. GG's all around. So, that's it for him. So, now it's Bolas's turn. We still don't have any lands out. And we're staring down our own commander. Couldn't get that top deck land. Animar, why'd you go and blow up those lands? I am disappointed. But I'll let Bolas play this out. As is tradition in our videos. See, now I'm just not playing lands on principle. I mean, I could honestly just scoop this. Save us all some time. I'm not gonna, though. That's actually just the kick in the crotch. Land tax and Oath of Allegiance. Yep, we're actually just the dead now. So, sorry, game 1 and 2 have been, like, really bad. Hopefully game 3 will be better.